Das gefallene Idol.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Ja gut, ich gehe ja schauen. Wenn es unbedingt sein muss.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Really dancing with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Break the call,
Moment, da ist der Ausgang. Wo ist der Ausgang? Hä? Hier ist doch gar keiner. Wo gehe ich hin? Mann, da ist der Ausgang. So.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ja, lass du ihn mal fahren. Da sind wir jetzt. Unfallstelle 7:50 Uhr morgens. Oder abends.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay, danke für die Information.
Out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner,
Ja, das
he's
mache ich
down by the
jetzt.
crash site.
So, schauen wir uns mal die Unfallstelle an. Jetzt mal schaue ich mir die Unfallstelle an. Oh, wo muss ich denn da runter? Ach, da muss ich runter. Ich will mir erst die Unfallstelle ansehen. Boah, was hat er denn in den Schuhen?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Warum? Schauen wir uns mal das umgeknickte Nummernschild an. Schreibt bei euch. Mysteriös. Ein Höschen. Ein zerrissenes Höschen.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Okay. Was haben wir in der Handtasche denn? Brief der Mutter. Liebe Jessie, bitte, bitte, Schatz, komm nach Hause. Ich lasse den Brief jetzt mal durchlaufen. So. Nächster Abteil. Bla 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 bla. Wie lang geht dieser Brief denn? Und so. Der Brief in jetzt in 3 Abschnitten. So, Brief der Mutter.
She's a long way from home.
Ja. Sonst nichts hier?
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Noch mehr Hinweise?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay.
Find anything interesting?
How did someone managed to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Nur der Blutfleck. So, Unfallstelle. Moment mal. Habe ich irgendwas übersehen? Da unten stehen die ganzen Leute und gucken. Habe ich was übersehen? Das habe ich schon angeguckt. Seltsam. Also hier scheint nichts mehr zu sein, okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt mal nach oben. Upsala. Ah. So. Komm schon. Mit wem sollen wir jetzt? Jetzt müssen wir, glaube ich, mit irgendjemandem reden. Warum machst du ein Foto vom Boden, du Honk?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like.
Oh.
Keep out of this.
Hallo? Wer ist mein Partner?
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Ich zweifle es aber an. Obwohl du eine gute Schauspielerin bist.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop, okay. Verletzte Beifahrerin.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Wie wär's, warum sagst du mir nicht, dass du mich angelogen hast? Wir haben eine Unterwäsche am Tatort gefunden.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Natürlich, mein Schätzchen. Die Unterwäsche.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Schon wieder Mark Bishop. Künstlicher Schrumpfkopf.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Das nehme ich dir aber sowas von gar nicht ab.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Ah, du und dein Mark Bishop, der nervt mich.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Also geht's
Mrs.
auch.
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Yep, dann gucken wir mal. Jessica Hamilton befragen, Zentralklinik.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Nein, darfst aber nicht. Du darfst es
Come
nicht
on, I
sehen.
got friends who work at the examiner. How about 50 bucks?
Warum willst du unbedingt zusehen?
Is someone
Hallo?
gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
You're behind the wheel.
Ab in die Zentralklinik.
All right. Where to?
Wir haben natürlich zur Zentralklinik.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Oh, cool. Die ist bei Bewusstsein. Das heißt, wir können sie ausquetschen. So. Dann wollen wir mal reingehen.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Dankeschön.
You can't hold me here. No, I
Feeling
don't
better
need to
since
be
this morning,
manhandled by
Jessica?
a doctor. I need my
little.
lawyer.
My head still
Where
feels
is the
swimming.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Unfallbericht.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Ich glaube, du lügst. Aber das ist wahrscheinlich der Schock.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Doch, wir haben die Unterwäsche deiner Mutter, glaube ich, gefunden.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Kontakt zu deinen Eltern.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Das war eine Lüge, schon wieder. Denn wir haben den Brief deiner Mutter gefunden.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Weil wir den Brief deiner Mutter gefunden haben.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Was ist deine Verbindung zu Bishop?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Das hilft mir jetzt überhaupt nicht weiter.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Was ist die die Beweise für deinen kriminellen Missbrauch?
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Sie guckt schon so, als wäre die Geschichte wahr.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
So, hier war...
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Mist! Ich wollte was machen. Ich wollte mich noch umschauen.
There she goes. Come on.
Schon wieder eine Verfolgungsjagd.
would be a
Die ist
bad
über Rot
time to forget how
gefahren.
to drive, Cole.
Die ist über Rot gefahren. Ich hab's
Ballard is
gedrückt.
definitely up to something.
X gedrückt halten. Achso. Ich habe schon gedacht, hey, ich spiele doch gar nicht PlayStation. Ich mach's alles am PC.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Was?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Tu ich schon, tu ich schon. Ich hab hier stehen. Der würde stehen. Aha.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
What is that? That feels like a dog.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Oh. Wir haben alle Informationen, die wir brauchen.
This is a tasty burger.
Wir haben alle Informationen, die wir brauchen.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the problem.
What did you make of the kid?
Can we try to get there in one
Verdammt.
piece?
Upsala.
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out. Take it easy, Spell. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Boah. Er kann dicken fetten Jump machen. Boah. Boah, das ist geil.
If Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Mach mal die Sirene an. Da war ein Kind drin. Scheiße. Das tut mir leid. Da war ein Kind drin. Au. So, wir sind angekommen. Aber hier mache ich einen kleinen Cut und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dann.